Folks, won't you believe it? I'm a gift that keeps on giving. Fake news Koda, ladies and gentlemen, went to Europe and started telling Europeans that we independent podcasters and people who have flooded X since Elon Musk took over, that we are fake news. Apparently him and ENCA are truthful and honest news, impartial, right? Of course they are. Despite them receiving funds from very biased and questionable individuals, no, we are the ones who are questionable, despite us not making any money from giving you this free information, which is reason enough why you should hit that sub button and hit that like button, because we the people see the truth and spread nothing but the truth. Listen to this, the goal of this guy.
The problem is, it takes 3,000 tweets to trend on South African Twitter. 3,000. That is nobody in a country of 66 million people. The further problem is the fact that most of the accounts on Twitter that regularly post, not most, half of them, around 45 to 50% of the posters that regularly post.
And he knows these stats because he's done the numbers, right? Because Dan, the mathematician, has done the numbers, okay? We trust the stats that he's given us because, he's honest news. Everything he says and he's spewing, every bit of BS that he's spewing right now is believable. We should believe it because apparently at ENCA, they only hire you because you do not try to look at news from an angle. You do not investigate angles at ENCA. You give us the truth and nothing but the truth as it is, right? Of course we believe you, Dan. Of course.
There's no sign of human life in those profiles. It's a generic picture. You don't see any sign of human life. It could be a bot. It could be somebody operating many accounts, pushing an agenda, right?
Just because we disagree with your views, bro. My profile has a picture. My profile has my picture. And I'm going to show you. It has my picture. So
it's a fundamental problem because then something that happens on Twitter, a place which very few people go to, becomes a news article written.
Elon Musk, get this nigga off X, bro. Elon Musk, get this nigga off here. This nigga is dissing X. And he's gotten most of his fan base from X. I swear to God, if you shut off this nigga from X, he's not relevant. Even ENCA is going to get rid of him. It is only on X where he gets to have the engagement that he gets. If you try to watch those ENCA shows he does on YouTube, nobody watches that. Despite them having, I think, a lot of subscribers on YouTube, nobody watches those things. His show and my show get the same views, and I only got 6,000 subscribers. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? He works for the ENCA, and he gets the same amount of views as I get. If he gets removed from X, nobody's gonna know about this guy. So Elon Musk, get rid of this guy, man, because he's dissing on your platform. Really
becomes a TV news story reported on, is then presented by establishment media to the country as something everyone's talking about, even though maybe 3,000 people were and half of them are not human beings.
Don't you work for the establishment media, bro? Virtue signaling. A wolf in sheepskin. Beware of people like this, ladies and gentlemen. Fake prophets are not just theological. Even when it comes to politics, you'll have fake prophets like this nigga. He works for the establishment media. See how he's trying to separate himself from the fact. Just, what?
And then the whole country goes, wow, everyone cares about that. A great example is the fact that a survey came out recently showing that a significant proportion of South Africans believe that there are 15 to 20 million illegal migrants or undocumented migrants in this country right now. Now, if you stop for just, can I swear, William? For just a fucking second.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do.
If you just stop and you think what that means, are 1 in 3 of the people you meet not South African?
ENCA, you say you can't hire us because we use vulgar language, because we swear. I say, my guy just said the F word on TV. in Europe, where your sponsors are from, but you hired him. You guys just hate us for our views, man. Like, if you're just being honest, I believe as a young black man, I'm more talented than Dan. More talented, more honest, got more balls than Dan. But he's gonna get the job because why? They just happen to agree with his views. It's not about being impartial. It's not about none of that. If you tell the truth, and if you bring Christ up in conversations, bringing Christ up doesn't mean you have to be perfect. He heals the sick, The fact that you would bring him up is a problem to these people. They won't hire you. They won't even see you. The Truth Report won't even put you in the top 10. I'm salty about that, The Truth Report did not even put me in the top 10. They said I was so ass. Couldn't even make it to the top 10. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he does a button, man. Yeah, no.
Obviously not. Obviously not. Whether or not they documented or you're in Cape Town and meeting another German and wishing somebody could speak Zulu is besides the point. Like, the point is that many South Africans have been so fundamentally misled by a Twitter hashtag.
Doug, there's a lot of illegal foreigners in this country. Problem is with Dan, he doesn't live in the townships. He doesn't see these people. He's asking that if we go around, will we see a lot of foreigners? Where I'm from, we see them. The fuck you talking about? Everywhere you turn, there's an illegal foreign shop owned somewhere. At every corner. He doesn't live in the real South Africa because he's enjoying ENCA money. He's enjoying the traveling money, the European money to go spew nonsense in Europe. He's not interacting with reality. And when we give people like these a reality check, we are the bad people now. Huh? But you need people like me. Because even when I'm lying, I'm telling the truth. You need people like me.
That became an agenda, that became a xenophobic dog whistle, that actually made us less able to engage with the problem of a crisis healthcare service that is not providing, which in certain northern parts of South Africa is used by a lot of migrant people as well as locals.
Check his language, bro. Nobody has a problem with migrants in this country. It's illegals. It's illegals. There's a lot of illegal. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's more illegal foreigners in South Africa than there's legal white people? Did you know this? Isn't that amazing? There's more illegal foreigners in South Africa than there are legal white people. That should be a call for concern. I find that very amazing that not even anybody is speaking about that fact right there. I mean, I'm just a one-man show, very busy in between days and in between my hours. I don't have a team helping me, but I know that fact and many others that Dan seems not to know. He doesn't even know that at every corner in the township where you turn, you're going to meet an illegal panache somewhere. No. Apparently, we mustn't believe our eyes now. We must believe them because Bona, they are honest news. We are fake news. And I think South African people are smart enough, on average, smart enough to decipher all of this and to discern the lies from the truth, At least that is what I'm hopeful about. That is why I keep coming back on here and making these videos. At least there's hope that there's people who hear us when we speak. And as time goes by, there will be a rippling effect. More and more people will start to hear us. But for now, we will gladly welcome the hate. Be made the villain. It's okay. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is the plan. Yes.
And now we have Operation Dudula getting one-on-one meetings with Aaron Motsoaledi, the health minister. They got 1,000 votes in the last election and continually break the law without consequence, right? But you can see how the manipulation of our conception of the real...
What about the illegal foreigners who are breaking the law coming into South Africa and then demanding to get free services when they are in South Africa? What about them? South Africans who are upholding the law are the ones breaking the law. But the people who came into the country illegally, they are the ones whom we must protect as a matter of fact. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the end days. Because the good is bad and bad is good according to this evil and twisted people. Do not let them fool you. Their illusion is gonna wear off. The lie is gonna wear off very soon. Just give it time. Don't rush it. It's okay. It's okay. All these phonies, all these clowns that are backed up by mainstream media, that are backed up by foreign donor money, it's fine. It's fine. As we are backed up only by sweat, hard work, and tears, Christ at the top, and nothing else. So we have endurance in that sense. That's how I know who has endurance and who doesn't. It's not about who's fast, it's about who can endure the longest. So sithulile nje sila uza madala uza ungasabi boy
Of what South Africa is fraying.
ungasabi sila. People like Abu Dan, bro, he's enjoying that European money. Those euros tastes amazing. He spews nonsense, and there's a lot of money in convincing black people that they are oppressed. There's a lot of money in convincing South Africans that mainstream media is actually the truth teller in South Africa. There's a lot of money in convincing black people that they need the government in their lives. There's a lot of money in doing that. In lying and there's just a lot of money. Tough. If you love my videos, you know what to do. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, open your notifications so that you are notified every time you upload a new video. Because we the people see the truth, spread the truth, and hear nothing but the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy is out of here.